Welcome everyone tuning into the Fact TV live stream. I'm Jeb Bonnier, joined by my friend Mac Ross, and we'd like to welcome you to today's matchup between the 3-8 Bells Falls Terriers and Rivendell Academy at 2-8. And both teams are getting ready to give out their starting squad. Terriers are playing tonight's game with 7 players, as Rivendell Academy comes in this game with 10 players, and it should be a very good matchup to see here, as both teams have similar records.
Starting for your Terriers, number 2, Delaney Lockerbie, number 21, Tila Hardy, number 13, Savannah Silvestri, number 10, Julia Nystrom, and number 20, Laura Camel.
And there you go. Looks like Rivendell is just about finishing up their starting lineup. Like we said, it should be a pretty good game. Both teams have had similar wins and similar losses. Rivendell took a tough loss earlier in the season to Windsor, so did Bells Falls. And so it should be a very good matchup. Let's see if they can, what the Terriers will do here. Laura Camel is a player to watch, as she's had a good amount of 20-point games as well as double-double games. So let's see if she can get down underneath the paint and get going early.
Terriers are coming off a very tough overtime win against Long Trail last Saturday. Camel struggled that game, though, with only scoring 4 points, but Julia Nystrom picked up her slack with 18 of her own.
Now, this is our second game streaming over the mic. And the first game we streamed, we didn't get to see Julia in action, but we know she's a very good player, 4-year Terrier basketball player, and she should be fun to watch as well as the other players. So, all right. Well, let's see if Mr. Fraunfelder will give out the starting lineup soon. Looks like we have maybe a little bit of a delay.
Rivendell. I was reading Mill River. Rivendell recently lost to White River Valley on the 22nd. They also lost to Leon and Gray. Their wins came against Poultney and Oxbow. Very close win against Oxbow and a good solid win against Poultney.
All right, who Bells Falls come off? They came off a Long Trail, I know that. They got a nice win off of Long Trail, nice win off of Mill River, as well as Arlington Memorial. And like we said, their losses are very much similar to Rivendell's. They had a tough loss as well to Windsor. Springfield as well, another very good basketball team.
I believe that's the only teams we have played that are the same as them.
Yep.
So.
Same division?
Yes.
Yep. Well, we're not really quite sure what's going on with the starting lineups. Definitely a delay here.
Maybe some mic issues.
Yeah, we'll see here. Oh, look here. Now the Rivendell squad's getting called out.
We were not given a roster for Rivendell, so we were not positive who was starting, but we were able to. We have roster written down. I'm just not sure who's starting.
The opposing team players, this is their lineup. We'll go from top to bottom. They have number 1, Aaron Ricker. Number 2, Shaylee Carter. Number 3, Alyssa Sansala. Number 5, Leah Matina. Number 10, Riley Butler. Number 12, Olivia Harris. Number 13, Colleen Underhill. Number 15, Alex McFate. Number 23, Kylie Taylor. And number 34, Savannah Gray. Like I said, a very good team. It has a lot of depth and a lot of mixed grades. A lot of seniors, some young players. So let's see who will stand out in today's game for Rivendell. And it looks like the first couple stars that come out is Shaylee Carter, as well as number 10, Riley Butler. Now coming out for Rivendell, number 15, Alex McFate.
Rivendell looks very tall.
Let's see, we'll have down low. See if Laura Camel will have a good matchup down underneath the paint. The next starter is number 23, Kylie Taylor, and then number 34, Savannah Gray. And that is your starting 5 for Rivendell Academy. And now we're on to the Bells Falls Terriers. The boys team very fun to watch, as well as the girls team. We're wishing the teams best of luck. We'll see where both teams land in the playoff spots. Tila Hardy gets called out, as well as Laura Camel, number 20. As well, there's Julia Nystrom, number 10. I like the handshake. And here comes number 13, Savannah Sylvester, and there's your starting 5 for the Terriers.
Terriers JV team defeated Rivendell earlier in action. I believe the score is 28-23.
Both teams lining up for the national anthem. And there we go. That looks like the end of the national anthem as the war is on. Both referees getting ready to go out on the floor as Terriers getting their energy going with their pregame speech, a little pregame huddle.
Yes. The Terriers are coached by Todd Wells and my mother, Sandy Smittitz. You can see her in the purple. She's the assistant coach, and she just coached her JV team to another win.
There we go, Sandy.
Yeah.
All right, there goes the Terriers warm-up. They're ready to go to fight, as well as Rivendell, already stepping their way out on the court. Let's see, we'll start off on the tip for Rivendell. So actually, they're looks like they're a little bit smaller. They're starting 5, that is, at least. As Laura Camel sizing over her opponent at a half court, getting ready for the tip. Tipping off for Rivendell's number 34, Savannah Gray. And the tip-off is off. The Terriers win it, and going up already is number 2, Delaney Lockerbie. The shot is no good, and it looks like it may have went off Rivendell. Let's see here. I believe it hit off number 2, Shaylee Carter.
I believe Camel has won every jump ball this season.
And that is a good, that's what you like to see, 6'1". Very tall young player as Tila Hardy will inbound the ball. Kicking it out to Julia Nystrom. She kicks it down low, finding her teammate Laura Camel. The jump hook is up, and it is good. Laura Camel finding a way on the board early. Gives the Terriers 2 and the first bucket of the game. As Rivendell tries to kick it up, has a girl wide open. And stolen by the Terriers off of Sylvester. Picked up by Camel. Now Julia Nystrom will bring it up the floor.
Lots of Terriers fans will know Coach Russ Pickering, and I'm sure he's smiling somewhere knowing he taught Laura that move.
And Nystrom's shot's no good. Yeah, very nice little hook shot there as it falls. And now Rivendell will bring it up the floor. Number 23, Kylie Taylor.
Rivendell is coached by Tim Godwin, and their JV is coached by J.J. Herb.
The shot is up for Rivendell. 3-ball, no good. Not quite sure who it went off. It went off Rivendell, and it will be Terriers' ball. Good fight there for the rebound between Savannah Gray and Delaney Lockerbie. Off the hands of Gray, and it will be Terriers' ball as it's inbound to the Nystrom. Looks like Rivendell is playing a little bit of full court press here as Nystrom's able to break it. And off on Rivendell again. Stay Terriers' ball.
Zone pressure full court zone by Rivendell.
As Terriers get in the Camel, back to Sylvester. Sylvester kicking at the Nystrom, hitting Lockerbie, almost going out of bounds as Rivendell playing good defense and able to get a jump ball, and it will be Rivendell ball. Good defense there by number 10, Riley Butler, able to fight for the ball, and it will give her team possession. It looks like the Terriers are playing full court press. Let's see if Rivendell can break it.
In the last boys game we did, I believe it was Mill River, was incredible at breaking the press, and I don't believe they ever got stopped one time on the press.
Well, let's see what the Lady Terriers can go do here as Rivendell does break the press, but Sylvester's there to steal it. And good play there by Sylvester as Lockerbie will bring it up the floor. Kicks it to Nystrom. Nystrom in the corner, looking. Her teammates setting up here as Tila Hardy down low goes up for the layup. A little bit of a rainbow shot as it looks like it may have been tipped, and it is, and it will stay Terriers ball.
I believe Rivendell, they're in man now, but I believe that last possession they were in a 2-3 zone. Terriers love to play a 2-3 zone, so that'll be interesting to watch.
We'll see if they can break it as Sylvester is looking for one of her teammates. She finds Camel. Camel's jump shot's up. No good. Off of Sylvester, and it will be Rivendell ball. Good shot there by Laura Camel. Found some space, but the shot was no good as Terriers sticking with full court press. 1-2-2 is Taylor with the ball, kicking it down low to number 10, Riley Butler, back out. Gray shooting the ball. Shot is up, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and one, gets the foul. And Savannah Gray making that second chance opportunity count as she finds herself on the line for the and one opportunity. Not quite sure who the foul is on for the Terriers, but that's their first of the game. One thing we have seen from this Terriers team is them getting themselves into foul trouble. Let's hope we don't see that tonight as the shot is up and almost rolling in, but rebounded again by Rivendell, and it looks like that'll be an over-the-back foul. Rebounded by number 15, Alex McFate, and it looks like it was actually on, I believe that was Tila Hardy.
I don't know, it was on Laura.
That was on Laura? Okay.
Something to watch. Camel's been struggling with foul trouble this season. It's very, I understand her wanting to reach in there and try to block players, but she's got to stay straight up.
She's a key player for this team. They do not want to lose her as this game, as McFate's first free throw is up, and it is good. And they find themselves leading this ball game as it's now 3-2 Rivendell.
Like Jeb said, Camel's a huge part of this team, and I was looking at stats earlier with my mother, the JV coach. Camel has scored 141 points already in this young season, and the second highest scoring player on their team is Nystrom, who only scored 60, so it's real important that Camel stays in these games.
As McFate's second free throw is good, Terriers brought it up, but it was stolen as Rivendell with a good jump shot off the board, and Hardy is there for the rebound. Bringing it up the floor is Nystrom. Nystrom looking. Maybe she'll drive the lane. Nope, kicks it back out to Hardy. Hardy looking. Camel trying to get position down low. Good defense, though, by Rivendell as Lockerbie has it at the top of the arc. Looking, finds Sylvester. Sylvester to Nystrom. Nystrom looking down low to Hardy. Hardy getting a good shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Good positioning there by Tila Hardy as the layup is up and good, and it is back to a tie ball game, 4-4. Off on Camel. As Rivendell is bringing it up, they will retain possession. As inbounding the ball for Rivendell is number 23, Kylie Taylor. And now bringing up the floor is Savannah Gray. She's looking, good screen by her teammate. Looking, back to Taylor. Taylor to McFate. Down low, good dish there by the Rivendell team. And they're able to find their player, Kylie Taylor, down low. The layup is good.
Quick foul by Rivendell.
Yep, it looks like it'll be on number 10, Riley Butler. But a good dish there by Rivendell. I believe that was McFate with the pass. And Taylor's able to do the rest as the layup is up and good. Rivendell sticking with full court press as Taylor's able to break it. Camel trying to find Nystrom. Nystrom with a good save, but falls in Rivendell's hands. As Gray, full court pass to Taylor. As Gray has it at the top of the arc.
Terriers in man-to-man.
Taylor to Carter. Rivendell just passing around the arc, trying to get an open open player. As it rolls back out to the half-court line, McFate will pick it up. Looking as she tries to get their teammate to cut underneath the hoop, but too hard of a pass, and will go back in the Terriers' possession. Good game so far as Rivendell sticking with the full court press.
Rivendell appears to be in a 2-2-1 full court press, the opposite of what the Terriers are running.
As Nystrom gives it to Camel, back to Nystrom. See if the bigs for the Terriers will set back up down low. Good cut there by Nystrom. Has a layup opportunity, just no good, but rebounded by Hardy, and the layup is up and in. Her second bucket of the game. Good job here by each team getting these second chance looks. Hardy finding her second bucket as it's now 6-6.
Hardy had 15 points in the Terriers' overtime win against Long Trail on Saturday.
McFate with the ball, kicking it into the corner to Carter. Carter 3 balls up, no good. Rebounded by Nystrom, back in the Terriers' possession. And it looks like it'll be a reach there, as it'll be on Rivendell. I believe that was number 2, Shaylee Carter. Yep, it is. To the body. And it'll be down low underneath. Terriers' ball out of bounds. As it looks like we have a substitution change. Checking in for Savannah Gray is number 5, Leah Matina.
Throwing a little size in for Rivendell.
Let's see if that can help Rivendell here, as Nystrom getting the ball up to Lockerbie at half court. Lockerbie looking. Finds Hardy in the corner. Hardy looking back to Sylvester. Has Nystrom wide open at 3-point line. Good pump fake as she drives the lane. And she'll be fouled again. Good job there by Nystrom with a good pump fake to get the step on her defender. And it looks like that was on number 23 for Rivendell, Kylie Taylor. And yeah, just good play there by Nystrom. And it looks like that'll be the first timeout here called for the game by Rivendell Academy. Their first of the ball game. Yeah, but down low so far, it's been pretty fair, I'd say. I'd say Camel has a couple rebounds, has a bucket. Tilo doing a good job so far with 2. But down low as well for Rivendell, Savannah Gray, Kylie Taylor, and McFate able to find themselves with a couple of buckets. And it's a good game as we expected so far, 6-6.
On the Terriers bench, Aaron Ross and Aaliyah Farmer both swung down because the JV team was missing players and didn't have enough, so they each played a quarter down on JV, so I wouldn't expect to see them until the second, third, and fourth in this game. I expect them to sit this first quarter, as players, as I'm sure people know, are only allowed to play 5 quarters a night.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it 2 JV, 3 varsity, or how does that work? Is it just
5 total? You can play 4 JV, 1 varsity, any combination, as long as you only check into 5 quarters.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even know that. As the inbound by the Terriers is stolen by Rivendell, they try to bring it up the floor, and Nystrom will strip it out of Rivendell's hands, but it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Nystrom. It'll be Rivendell down low.
Yeah, Coach Todd Wells loves to use his swing players, as I think he feels it gives his young players lots of in-game experience playing down in JV to get them ready for the varsity game.
3 balls, no good. Camel with the rebound and bring it back up the floor is Nystrom. And she'll bring it up the floor. Dishes it to Hardy, wide open as they try and dish it down low to Camel. And she will be fouled. And Tara's doing a good job drawing contact. I think they'll find themselves some bonus here pretty soon, as Laura Camel will go to the line to shoot 2.
This Terrier team has been rocky from the foul line, although they shot very well from the foul line against Long Trail on Saturday. But other than that, they've struggled from the free throw strike.
As Camel's first free throw is up and no good, and checking back in for Rivendell's number 34, Savannah Gray. I couldn't quite catch the other number. It's number 13, Colleen Underhill. And subbing out is 23, Taylor, and number 2, Shaylee Carter. As Camel goes up for a second free throw. Shot is up, and shot is good. 7-6 Terriers, as Camel now has 3 on the night. Rivendell bringing it back up the floor as they kick it to Gray. Terriers doing a good job here on full court. As stolen by the Terrier, almost stolen. Good job there by Tila Hardy. Almost getting the steal, but it'll go out of bounds. Rivendell ball, as inbounding it's Alex McFate. Kicking it to Gray. Gray looking as she finds McFate, who is running baseline. McFate driving, and off Rivendell's hands. Good job here defensively by the Terriers. And it'll be Terriers ball. Looks like we have a substitution change. Finding her first minutes of the game is number 22, Aaliyah Farmer. one of the players Max was talking about who was swinging as Sylvester has the ball. They find Camel. Back to Nystrom at the 3-point line. Nystrom will drive the lane, try and drive the lane, but loses the ball as McFate will bring it back up the floor. Good drive by Rivendell. Too many steps, though, and that will be back in the Terriers' hands. Just too many steps by Rivendell, as they're still sticking with the full court press. Terriers able to inbound it, getting it to Farmer. Farmer looking, finds Nystrom. Nystrom back to Sylvester. They need to get the ball up the court, and they do. Get it past half court as Farmer finding Nystrom. Nystrom, 3-ball, says, why not? Almost off glass, as it's no good.
Foul underneath.
Let's see who was on here. Looks like it'll be on the Terriers. I couldn't quite get the number, but it was a push. We'll see here. Yeah, we couldn't quite get the number, but it will be on the Terriers, and it'll be Rivendell down low.
Looks like the clock and the bookkeeper, I don't know either.
As subbing back in for Rivendell, number 23, Kylie Taylor. And subbing in for the Terriers is number 0, Aaron Ross.
Yes. I guess they can play all 4 quarters of varsity action if they only played 1 in June.
Yeah, 'cause it's 5, right? Yeah. So
yeah, I was mistaken.
that makes sense. As the Rivendell team gets it into Taylor. She'll throw it up to Gray. Gray looking. Almost losing her step as they find their player in the corner. 3 balls up, no good. Rebounded by Gray. Good body down low. And good rebound and another second chance opportunity. Savannah Gray will get her 2nd bucket of the night. And stolen by Rivendell again as they'll go for the free throw. It is up and it is good. Number 23, Kylie Taylor, and it is now 10-7 Rivendell. As Sylvester kicking it up to Ross. And Ross fouling Hardy, and Hardy able to save it. Nope, she stepped out of bounds.
Turnovers again.
Yep, lost the ball there, dribbled it out of bounds. It'll be back in the Rivendell hands. And it looks like a good matchup is starting to get going here. Gray and Camel down low. It's the battle of the bigs. That's Gray finding McFate.
Terriers right now running with 1 freshman in Camel, 3 sophomores in Ross, Hardy, and Farmer, and then 1 senior in Sylvester, who's also a captain.
Good dish in the corner, but it was an air ball. And it looks like that'll be out on Rivendell. Yes, it will. It'll be Terriers' ball. Just under 1:30 remaining in this game as we have another substitution. Checking in for Rivendell's number 2, Shaylee Carter. We have Delaney Lockerbie checking in as well as Nystrom for Ross and Farmer.
Nystrom and Sylvester, the captains of this Terrier squad.
As they get into Lockerbie. Terriers bring it back up. Back to Lockerbie. Camel at half court. To Nystrom. Hardy wide open. She tries to dish it down low, and it'll be off on Rivendell. Good defense. It'll be Terriers' ball underneath. See if they can get a bucket here. A little over a minute remaining. Both teams doing very good so far. Very even game. As Nystrom looking, and looks like off the feet of Rivendell. Stay down low.
One thing this Terrier team should look at in the future is shooting their outside shots. They a lot of times will drive to the rack when they have good opportunities to pull up or maybe shoot a mid-range.
My apologies there. It looks like it actually hit off of a Terrier's foot, as it'll be Rivendell ball. As Nystrom playing good defense, almost getting a steal there. As Taylor with the ball for Rivendell. Taylor looking, finds McFate down low. McFate getting good positioning. The layup is up and almost going in, but good defense there by Laura Camel down low. As Camel will bring it up the floor, dishing it Sylvester. Sylvester looking back to Lockerbie. Lockerbie wide open, will take the jumper, almost rolling in, but
Underneath.
looks like a push underneath. Looks like it'll stay Terriers' ball.
Yes, by Taylor's reaction, I would say it was on her.
Yep. And let's see.
And then she'll get subbed out. That's her
Yep, she
second.
will.
It's good for the Terriers if they can keep Rivendell in foul trouble or give them more opportunities on the straight.
Checking back in is Zia Martina. Has a bad pass there by the Terriers, and Rivendell almost falling on it.
Foul.
Looks like it might have been on Nystrom. Was that a push? Yep, it was. Yep, it was on Nystrom. That was a push. It'll be Rivendell ball. Taking it out is number 34, Savannah Gray. Both teams finding themselves with a lot of fouls early. We'll see who getting the bonus first. There's a A bad pass there by Rivendell, and off the foot of Rivendell. And turnovers on turnovers as we go back into Terriers' hands.
Very sloppy game so far.
As Terriers inbounding at the Camel, back to Sylvester. Sylvester driving the lane, a little bit of a floater there, off front rim, Rivendell ball.
Princeton works again though for the Terriers on the inbound. They just love running Princeton.
As Gray with a couple of crossovers, Nystrom almost getting her hand in there and getting the steal to kick it down low. Rivendell almost getting the bucket to fall, but Nystrom with a good board, but stolen again by Rivendell. Back to Gray. Gray looking, finds her teammate, Shaylee Carter. Carter back to Gray. Gray pump faking, thinking about it. Nystrom playing good defense this game. As Gray going up, and she'll be fouled again by the Terriers. They really do not want to get in bonus and get into foul trouble. As it looks like it was on, actually, that was Nystrom, I believe. Or it was Hardy.
I think it was Nystrom with second.
Yeah, we'll find out here as Rivendell goes up for their first free throw. Savannah Gray's first three throws up, no good. And I believe it was on Nystrom, as she'll be subbed out for Leah Farmer.
Nystrom, a huge game, or difference maker in this game so far. As when she's been out, the Terriers have really struggled to even dribble over half court.
As the second free throw by Gray is good. That's 5 for her as 2 seconds. And looks like they'll just dribble it out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Rivendell Academy 11, Terriers 7. A little bit of sloppy play here with the turnovers, but this is definitely a good game and a lot of good things to pay attention to. Like we said earlier, Laura Camel and Savannah Gray having a good battle down low, as both teams are looking pretty even on the rebounding and finding a couple second chance opportunities. Definitely a good game. It should be till the end of this game.
Yes, we might see overtime again tonight.
You never know. Was there an overtime game?
Yes, the Terriers' last game, they won in overtime.
Oh, yep. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yes. The boys defeated Sharon last night, 77-31, and very sound victory for them, as they had 10 players in the scoring column, which seemed to be a common theme for them this year.
You gotta love 40 pieces. You gotta love 40 pieces.
Yes. Sharon though they were competitive for a long time in the first couple quarters until Terriers really just put the hammer down and ran away with it. Very athletic team to
Yep. Sharon?
Yes.
Yep. Let's hope their season gets a little bit better as Rivendell comes back out on the floor as well as the Terriers. And it looks like it'll be Terriers ball. Inbounding the ball will be Tila Hardy. Looks like I believe the starting 5 is in. Actually, a little bit of the starting 5 is in for Rivendell as Tila Hardy with the ball, finding Farmer. Farmer looking, driving the lane, has a good free throw. Layup.
off on the floor.
Yep, there'll be a foul, be a push on Rivendell. It'll be on number 5, Leah Matina. And it'll be Terriers ball back down low. These teams, they got to be getting close to bonus. We're not really quite sure on the fouls, but oh, yep.
Terriers have 5 fouls. Rivendell has 6. One more for Rivendell, and we will be in bonus.
Not quite sure what that was. Maybe the Terriers stepped on. Oh no, it was on number 22, Aaliyah Farmer. We couldn't quite see what the foul was, but it'll go back to Rivendell. 6 fouls each for both teams. I'm not quite sure on the rules. How much is it for bonus?
7 is single bonus where you shoot 1 foul shot, and if you make it, you shoot again. If you miss it, you obviously replay it like it's live. And double bonus is when your team reaches 10 fouls and they shoot 2 foul shots.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Mac knows a lot about this game, a lot more than I do. And travel on Rivendell will be back to Terriers ball.
Growing up with a coach, you learn those things. I spent my break today, an hour or so looking through stats where they're trying to figure out what she can do differently.
You gotta love it, Mac. You gotta love it.
Oh, yeah, she's into it.
As off the hands, I believe, on Rivendell. We'll be back to Terriers ball. Let's see what they'll do here. Let's see if they'll try and feed Camel down low or
try and one-on-one.
As Farmer getting the ball, finding Lockerbie, back to Farmer. Farmer looking, trying to go for a little bit of a crossover there. Good defense, though, by Rivendell. No foul. Good defense there by Savannah Gray. She'll drive. The layup is up, and the layup is good. Savannah Gray having a good game so far. She has now 6 points for Rivendell, and Rivendell now leading 13-7.
Farmer's really struggled with turnovers this year. She's only a sophomore, put into a very difficult role playing point guard on a varsity team with little to no experience at the point guard position.
That's another steal for Rivendell, but
Good
Terrors
steal.
get it right back. There's Delaney Lockerbie, and we'll see what we go for here. The jump shot's up, and almost in, but there's Laura Camel down low. Layup is up, and the layup is good. Laura Camel finding, I believe, her second bucket of the night. It is. That is 4 for Camel.
Hopefully a rebound as well, which could be mistaken, but I believe that's her rebound.
As Carter, the ball, finding Gray. Gray say, why not? She'll take the 3 ball, almost going in, but rebounded by Carter. And rebounded. It'll be McFate with the ball. Shot is no good, rebounded by Hardy. And Sylvester to Farmer. So Farmer bringing it up the court. Farmer finds Lockerbie in the corner. 3 ball, no good. Good shot attempt, though. Almost falling in. Good shot, though. Terrors, not a bad look at all, but rebound to Rivendell as they bring it up half court. Good screen there as McFate looking. Finds Butler. Butler to Carter. Teal Hardy on defense. Playing good defense as they find it to Gray. Gray looking. Trying to drive the lane. Tries to find a dish down low to her teammate, but it's no good. Looks like there'll probably be another foul on Rivendell here. Yep, it is on number 10, Riley Butler of Rivendell. It'll be Terror's ball. As we have a couple substitutions. Checking in, finding her first minutes of the game is number 24, Nola Shaka, as well as Nystrom checking back in for the Terrors.
Terrors are in bonus now as Lockerbie will shoot 1-1. Terrors running with 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and 2 seniors. I don't believe there are any juniors on this Terrors team. Oh, I'm my mistake. Jenna Dahl, but she is out right now.
As a free throw by Lockerbie is up and no good. And they'll find Butler down the floor. As dribbling it is number 23, Kylie Taylor. She finds McFate. McFate on the arc, driving the lane. Finding her teammate, number 12, Olivia Harris. Back to Taylor. And kicking it to McFate. McFate looking for a pump fake as they find a good 3-ball shot. No good. But rebounded by McFate. The layup is up, and the layup is good. So far, a lot of these points have been second chance opportunities, and McFate is making it count as she gets another bucket. 4 for her. As Camel has it at the arc. Kicks it to Lockerbie. Back to Nystrom. Nystrom trying to find her teammate down low. Good defense here by Rivendell. She finds Shaka down low. Shaka's free throw's up. No good. Rebounded by Camel. Loses the ball, though. And rebounded and, well, stolen by Rivendell.
Nola Shaka, very good multi-sport athlete. As she also played varsity field hockey as a freshman, and her and her field hockey team went 17-0, but fell just short in the state championship game in Division I this year.
Yeah, very good young player at field hockey as well as basketball, but she did a great job this year at field hockey as well as the whole Terriers squad. But yeah, just fell short. See where they go next year as they kick it down low to Lockerbie. Free throw, layups up, no good. Rebounded by Rivendell.
Most people probably know the Terriers have defending field hockey Gatorade
Player of the Year. I'm not too sure. I'm not quite sure on that.
I know Warriors received some big award. Warriors we're speaking of.
As McFate looking at the arc. Gets a good screen by Butler. McFate looking. Finds Butler down low. Sylvester with good defense. And we'll be out. Rivendell balls. We have another substitution checking in. Checking in is number 13, Colleen Underhill. And subbing out for Rivendell is Butler.
In other fall sports, co-host Jeb and the boys football team won states this year in the season. And not really having any close games or much competition this year, but really, really fun stuff to watch and just a great season for them.
Yeah, it was very good. I believe our team easily could have won it at the D1 level. It was just a great season, great squad. I mean, no flaws on our team. Everyone We're great players, and it was very fun. And I believe our team will most definitely be back to state championship next year.
Yes, great returning players is Drew Nation's brother, Jameson Nystrom, will be returning for quarterback as he was a second string this year, but he actually threw a
touchdown in the state game.
Touchdown in the state game, yes.
It was an absolute dot, and there will be a lot of players coming back. The O-line for the Terriers.
Yes, with
offensive team, and basically all of them coming back, losing a couple seniors this year, but they are going to be a very good team to watch, as well as young freshmen coming up, and will do very good as well, as Rivendell's free throws up, no good. But getting offensive rebounds, number 13, Colleen Underhill. McFate has a good jumper in the corner, and she'll make it count. McFate, flick of the wrist. And that is 6 for her, as Terriers now needing to call a timeout. I believe that's their first of the game, as Rivendell extending their lead to 10.
Turnovers just dug the
Terriers deep.
Yeah.
Very deep, and they can't find their shot this quarter. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see if they can get their offense going, as Rivendell doing a very good job. Playing great defense, making their shots count, great ball movement.
Yes. I don't believe anyone's made a three-pointer yet this game, which very cold from the arc.
Yep, not yet. A couple of deep jumpers, though. McFate
Yes.
with one of them. As coaches for both teams giving their teams words of wisdom.
Yes.
As the Terriers coming back onto the court. Here comes Rivendell. The Terriers ball underneath.
Coach him up, Sandy.
Sandy giving some words of wisdom.
Yes. To my sister, Erin Ross.
She says pull up and hit Drainos from 3. As Lockerbie kicking it to Sylvester. Sylvester back to Lockerbie. To Camel. Camel to Shaka. Tries to find one of her teammates. Down low, can't. Good dish by Rivendell. That was a very good pass by and Kylie Taylor will finish it. Couldn't quite see who dished it, but wow, great full court pass as Nystrom finding Lockerbie. Sylvester to Camel. Back to Nystrom to Sylvester. Lockerbie in the corner. Take that shot. She does. Jumper's up. No good. Lockerbie can't find her shot tonight, but having great shot opportunities. As Rivendell with the ball at the top of the arc. Wide open is Gray, but Nystrom is there. And travel on Rivendell. Yeah, this is my first game catching Julia. And wow, she's doing a great job on the defensive end of the court.
Yes, she
as
is.
well as making turnovers irrelevant when the ball is in her hands. Just a lot like her brother, I will say.
Yes.
They are very good true point guards. As Nystrom will bring it back up the floor. Sylvester to Lockerbie, down low to Hardy. Hardy's free throws or layup is up, and it is good. Tila Hardy is now 6. Still 10-point lead though by Rivendell. As number 12 Olivia Harris with the ball finds Taylor. Taylor looking, finding McFate. McFate wide open to three-point line. She'll take it, and that is the first 3 of the game. McFate with a great jumper, a great jump shot. Three-pointer is good. McFate now leads the game with 9 points. As Hardy trying to find Shaka down low, and just another turnover by the Terriers.
Cam will come right back in.
As Taylor at half court, finding a teammate, she'll drive baseline. Layup is up. My apologies. And Terriers, Rivendell will fight for it on the floor. Jump ball, Rivendell ball. As Camel checking back in for the Terriers for, I believe, Shaka. And checking in is number 10, Riley Butler, now as well as another substitution, Shaylee Carter checking in. Let's see if Camel can get going down low, as well as any other Terriers. Lockerbie with a couple good jump shots, just couldn't get him to fall so far. As down low is Rivendell, had a good shot, no good, rebounded Camel. Sylvester to Nystrom. Nystrom bringing up the floor at half court, now at the top of the arc. She'll say, I'll take this 3. Off the glass and in! Whoa! Okay, all right. Julia Nystrom's heating up.
Looks like her brother from his last game.
Yep, as three-pointer is up and good. Julia Nystrom. And that's
shot.
still a 10-point lead, though, for Rivendell. But see if Terriers can get their shots going. As Rivendell is a good jumper from the free throw line. And rebound is up by Rivendell. No good. Rebounded by Sylvester. As Sylvester for the Terriers, finding Nystrom. Nystrom at half court. Finds Lockerbie. Just under a minute remaining in the first half. Nystrom to Hardy. Hardy finding Sylvester. Sylvester looking. Tries to find Nystrom. Nystrom, I don't believe, was ready for the pass. And it'll be a jump ball, but it will stay in Terror's possession.
Nystrom looks a little gassed.
Yep, she's been all over the floor this quarter. As checking in is Leah Matina for Rivendell. Subbing out is Olivia Harris. As Sylvester looking for one of her teammates. Has Camel down low with good position, and there's that little hook. And Laura Camel with 6. That is what you need to find if you're the Terrors, is find Camel down low.
Great hustle.
As it'll be another jump ball defense by Julia Nystrom, but it will be Rivendell ball. Nystrom was letting it all out on the court this game.
He's making plays all over the floor.
As Rivendell inbounding. Terror's playing full court. As it looks like Lockerbie will find herself with a reach. Almost getting a steal, though.
Shoot 1 and 1. Good denial.
Rivendell will find themselves on the free throw line.
It appears Gray will be
Yep, it looks like it will be Gray for Rivendell. Let's see.
Foul is a huge story in this game, as both teams have been in bonus for probably about 5 minutes now.
As Gray getting ready for the first free throw. Rivendell still leading by 8 points. Let's see if they can bring it back to 10. As Gray's first free throw is up and good. Seventh point for her. As the 2 leading scorers in this game are both on Rivendell. Gray with 7 and McFate leading the game with 9. Second free throw's up. And it is good. Savannah Gray knocking down both free throws. That is now 8 for her. As 20 seconds remain, Nystrom looking to bring it up the floor. Looks like Rivendell playing half court as they find Camel. Camel stolen by Rivendell. Actually, it'll be a jump ball. And it'll be Terror's ball. Rivendell just doing a great job on the defensive end. Just
Christy's waving at us.
Yep. Oh, hello, Christy. We see you. Hello. As Terror's trying to find a bucket here. Looks like it went off Rivendell. And it did. It will still stay Terror's down low. Sylvester will inbound. Looking. Tries to find Nystrom down low. Off on Rivendell again. 7 seconds remaining.
Sylvester's been struggling to get that ball in bounds.
Yeah, like we said, Rivendell just doing a great job not allowing Terrors to get good looks, or any looks, if any.
See what Todd can draw.
As Camel with the ball finds Lockerbie, and stolen by Rivendell again. 4 seconds. They'll just say, man, we'll throw up a half quarter with 3 seconds left. And that. All right, never mind. There's 4/10 of a second remaining. Hey, you know what? Why not shoot from deep? Be like Curry. Yeah. Limitless range.
Oh, yeah. Pull it from way downtown.
As Terrors will inbound it, and that will be the end of the first half. Rivendell leading by 10 with 26. Terrors 16. We'll go over a couple scores this game. Leading for the Terrors, both with 6, is Tila Hardy as well. Laura Camel with 6. And for Rivendell, Savannah Gray with 8, and Al McFate leading the game with 9, as well as Kylie Taylor with 7, respectively. And we will be back for the start of the second half.
Peace.
Welcome back, everyone, as we welcome ourselves back to the game and at the start of the second half, as looks like Rivendell will start with the ball.
Score is Rivendell leads by 10, 26-16. Camel's halfway to her double-double with 6 points and 4 boards. Leading scores for Rivendell is
McFate and Gray.
Yes.
8 and 9. Rivendell leading by 10. See, the Terrors have drawn up here. It looks like going with the zone, maybe. Man? Yeah, let's see. There's a jump ball already. Terrors ball. Let's see if they can get someone going here. As Sylvester will inbound it, and Rivendell will stick with their full court press.
See what they can do to cut down the turnovers.
As well as the fouls. That's another thing as well. As Nystrom bringing it back to the floor.
Good job.
She'll try and drive as the little hooker's up. And it's no good. As rebounded Rivendell, rebounded by Gray, and bringing it up is Kylie Taylor. Screened by Butler. Taylor finding McFate. McFate with a very good jump shot shown in the first half. Finding Taylor. Taylor looking, driving the lane. Good shot, getting past Camel. Layup is good. Kylie Taylor with the bucket. And it is now 28-16 Rivendell. Terrors need to find themselves on the offensive side of this game. As Rivendell almost getting another steal. Just
they do get it.
Clamping up the Terrors. And yeah, good defense by this Rivendell team. I'm actually surprised that it's like a little debate between the refs.
Continue, Jim.
No, I don't think their 2-7 record for Rivendell speaks volume. This team has done very good offensively, and they have some good shooters. Like we said, McFate and Taylor, very high percentage shooting team, at least this game, as McFate looking, finding Carter. Carter looking. Good defense, though, by Tila Hardy. She gets a steal. She'll drive the court. Looking, find Camel, good dish, and the layup is good. Laura Camel now with 8 points. As good play there by the Terrors. They find themselves on the defensive side. And bringing it back up for Rivendell. McFate finding a good screen by Butler. McFate in the corner. Looking. Hardy with a good defense. And looks like she'll find herself with a foul. That's tough. Just found herself with a foul to the body. And that'll be the first for the Terrors in the second half.
Fouls and turnovers killing our Terriers girls team.
Let's see if they can turn around this game, or at least the second half.
Yes, let's see what Coach Todd Wells can drop to fix that.
As Rivendell inbounding, looking. Has their teammate at the top of the arc. Butler, back to Taylor. Good pump fake. Good dish out to McFate, just a little too hard. As they find in the corner, their teammate, three-pointer is a brick. As Nystrom bringing it up the floor. Nystrom. A little physical there. Good defense, though, by Rivendell. And it'll be Rivendell ball again. Just not much more that we can say. Just great job here by Rivendell on defense.
Yeah.
If they can stop Nystrom from bringing it up the floor, this game just may be over. Nystrom is definitely their best player when it comes to dribbling it up the court and making things happen. As Lockerbie almost getting a steal, almost intercepting the pass, but off on Lockerbie, Rivendell ball.
Lockerbie leads the team and steals the game at 3, but quickly following her is Erin Ross, who is actually on the bench, and I don't think she's played much in this game, but she also averages 2.9 steals a game, and that's something that's been huge for the Terriers is fast break points, as both coaches like to run.
As Skylie Carter almost catching ankles, but the shot as well is air, as Rivendell has it top of the arc. McFate, a good shooter. She drives the lane. Layup is up and almost in, but it'll be rebounded by Lockerbie. And Nystrom with the ball. She'll bring it up the floor. Finding Sylvester. Sylvester looking, finding Hardy, driving baseline. Good shot. Just a little too short. Maybe off the, maybe tipping it. Well, yeah, it was Rivendell, but Rivendell now has the ball. Bringing it up the floor. McFate with it. Finding Taylor. Taylor looking. McFate with a good screen. Finding Carter. Carter back to Taylor. Taylor down low. Good pass to McFate. McFate with a good pump. And it is up and it is in. Good shot again by Alex McFate. She is
11.
high. Yeah, 11 points. High percentage shots. As stolen again Rivendell with the ball. Layup is up. And good defense there by Savannah Sylvester. Straight up as Nystrom dropping ankles. Dropping ankles. You got to hit a shot here. Lockerbie looking, finding Hardy. Jumpers up. Oh, jeez. Nystrom breaking some ankles.
You'll find that on Huddle later.
Yes, you will, as well as Sports Vermont.
Yes.
Hype me up, Julia, as Rivendell bringing it back up the floor. Good drive by Gray. Gray finding McFate down low, and just good ball movement by Rivendell. And McFate with another bucket, now 13. The Terriers, they cannot lose confidence here. They need to try and find something. That's just a bad pass. And Rivendell with another steal. Looks like we may see the Terriers starting to fall apart.
I think the Terriers have turned the ball over every possession this quarter.
As McFate down low. But bad pass and Sylvester and Gray fighting for the ball. As we'll see a load of substitution changes. Farmer checking in, as well as Shaka. And the last substitution is Aaron Ross.
See if this makes a difference. Although Nystrom is out now, so it'll fall into the hands of one of the sophomores to be point guard. The Terriers running with freshman, sophomore, and one senior.
This three is up for Rivendell, no good. Rebounded by Ross. Ross bringing it up the floor. Looking as she finds Farmer. Farmer down low to Shaka, wide open, good shot, and off the backboard. Rebounded Rivendell. As good pass up the floor in the finish. A handful of good full court passes by Rivendell. McFate, one heck of a player. She has 13 points and a load of full court dimes as Kylie Taylor finding another bucket there. Timeout Terriers. Rivendell leading 34-18.
What do you think needs to be different, Jeb?
I mean, I'm not quite sure. I mean, were the Terriers, I mean, maybe try and set up Laura down low, but this Rivendell team has some great players down low. Yes. And their full court press is working pretty good, making the Terriers just have costly passes. And I don't know. I mean, the Terriers got to find a way to get their offense going and find the players, maybe get Nystrom with a couple of shots. Like we said, find Camel down low. But like we said, Rivendell, they do not look like a 2-7 team.
I agree.
They look very good.
Yes.
The record does not speak for how they play, at least this game, as they lead by 16. But let's see if the Terriers can still get something going. There's still a lot of minutes left in this game as both teams head back out onto the floor.
Little shout out to the youngest Nystrom, Abby Nystrom, as we watched her sink a half-court shot.
Yes, Abby Nystrom, hype us up. Good half-court shot. That got us out of our seats, even though we were on mute. We're at halftime.
Tell her we said this, Jameson.
Good shot by Nystrom at half. As it'll be, can't quite see here. It'll be Terriers' ball. And Rivendell still sticking with that full-court press. I don't blame him. It's been working very well.
Yes.
As Ross gets the ball back to Sylvester. Sylvester finding Farmer. Farmer up to Camel. Off the head of a Rivendell player.
Bonk.
And Terriers and Rivendell fighting for the ball. And it'll be a jump ball.
Just bodied Aaron. Come on, kid.
Don't worry, guys. It's Mac's little sister.
Yes. I can say what I want.
As inbounding it, Sylvester looking. Finding Ross. Good pump fake. Finding Sylvester. Farmer wide open to three-point line. Good shot. Oh. And just in and out. Unlucky there. Good shot, though, by Farmer. I'd take that all day. Good shot. Good look. But back in Rivendell hands. Fate's looking. Finding Taylor. Just playing very passive here. They don't need to do much. Maybe just run out the clock. I don't know. Looking to set something up as a good screen by Rivendell. It's in the hands of Butler. Butler finding Taylor. Good defense here by the Terriers. As McFate will drive. Finding Taylor back at the arc. 3 balls up. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Noah Shaka. Farmer bringing up the floor. Farmer looking, and just Ross was not ready for it. And it'll be off the fingertips, back in the Rivendell hands as Rivendell now with a substitution. Carter checking in for Taylor.
Looks like Aaron might have had a stub finger on that. The ball came in pretty hot.
Yeah, let's hope she's okay and the finger's doing all right.
She's fine.
As Rivendell, bringing it back up the floor. Yeah, I believe Terrors are in the zone defense.
Yeah, they fall back into a... Oh, no, maybe they are a man. Yeah, I think they are a man.
As Carter looking to Butler. Good pump fake by Rivendell. Jump shots up, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded Nola Shaka. Shaka finding Farmer. Farmer looking. Finding Sylvester. Good defense by Rivendell. They're able to get a hand on it, but Ross with the ball. Back to Camel. Camel, that's what you want right there. And there, the bucket is good. They need to try and find a way to dish it to Camel down low. As the bucket is good, that's now 10 for Camel. As she is their team's leading scorer. Just high percentage looks.
Yes, I believe Camel's shooting over 50% today.
As Butler with the ball. Finding Colleen Underhill to Carter. Carter looking to Matina.
We got away with the travel there.
McFate looking, gets the screen. Ooh, Shaka says, get out of my way, but
She will get called.
the ref saw it, and the ref will call a foul.
Hit stick.
That's that field hockey physicality right there, but it is a foul. And it looks like a substitution will need to be made. Let's hope she's okay.
Real hard hit.
Actually,
I don't know, maybe no sub. No, there are.
no, there is a sub. Yep, there is a.
There are 6 on the floor for Rivendell, I believe.
Actually, I believe she found her way to the locker room. We can't quite see. We can only see half of the floor right now. But yeah, it looks like number 13, Colleen Underhill, will head to the locker room. Let's hope she's okay. As inbounding the ball for Rivendell, number 15, McFate. As Butler with the ball. McFate driving baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Camel to Shaka. Shaka, bad pass. And Rivendell with the steal. Rivendell says cookies as it's stolen by BF again. Farmer with the ball. And stolen by Rivendell.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of the sloppy plays. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Ross. And there's a foul on the floor.
You know, all these turnovers are going to make me want to rip my hair out, Jeb.
Yes, I have to agree with you that. As Carter, Rivendell will find herself with the foul. I mean, if I'm the Terrors, I just try and you just got to slow it down. I mean, you have Camel down low shooting high percentage shots and making them. You just try and play it slow and try and set the bigs up, as well as Hardy.
Yes. I don't believe Hardy's in the game.
As a shot is up by Ross, no good. Rebounded Rivendell. Gray taking up a half court. Farmer on, defending. Gray kicking it to Carter. Back to Butler, to McFate. At the top of the arc with a little over 30 seconds remaining. McFate looking. Gets a good screen. Finding Carter. See if they get the last shot here as Terror's trying to go for the steal. Butler to McFate. Yep, they're just going to play passive here. See if they can get the last shot off. Almost catching some ankles. As McFate, good dish to Butler down low.
Didn't want to shoot
Matea, and 3 balls up, and it is good. Splash, says Shaylee Carter. That's her first points of the game as 1 second, and that is the end of the third quarter. Rivendell leading 37-20. And yes, just a good game so far by Rivendell. Just ever since the first quarter, they've played outstanding defense. Let's see if just the Terrors can switch it around here, but
yeah,
we're going back to the scores. Alex McFate leading the game with 13, as well as Kylie Taylor for Rivendell with 11, and Savannah Gray with 8. But for the Terrors, Laura Camel with 10 points, as well as Tila Hardy with 6.
To anyone at home who goes to the high school or might see Jameson at school tomorrow, give him crap for not coming on as a special guest.
Yeah, we were going to have a special guest, but he could not make it. But we'll hope to have him on for the next game.
Yes.
Or maybe a dunk will make up for it. Maybe a dunk in the boys' game, or a 20-piece. We'll take that, too.
That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm sure everyone saw Jonathan Terry fly to the rim, I believe 2 games ago.
Yep, that was that got us out of our seats.
Yes,
I'll say that.
That was fun.
Let's hope to see another one again. I want to see someone catch a body, as we saw Julia Nystrom this game catch some ankles.
Yes, she did.
We'll say that for the Terrors. She caught the Rivendell team slipping.
Check on Instagram. Check Vermont Sports, I believe.
Yeah, Vermont Sports.
Yes, for all the highlights and stuff from around Vermont. And the guy who runs the page does a very good job, including all sports. And anyone at home or from Rivendell who might not know, if you follow, believe it's BF Local Sports Photos on Facebook, Christy Lisa will have to allow you to join the group. But once you do, you can see all the sport pictures from all the local games.
All the different sports, yeah.
Yes, and she does a great job taking and posting pictures.
As foul on the floor. See the call here. It looks like it'll be on Erin Ross. Her first of the game. But a lot less fouls happening in this game. I mean, in the second half.
Yes, only 4 total, only 3 for the Terrors. Much better.
As they find Butler at the arc. Back to Carter. Carter dishing it to Gray and loses her handle. And it'll go out of bounds and it will be Terrors' ball. This is it for the Terrors. They're down 17. It's not over. Still a little under 8 minutes left in this ball game. Let's see what they can do here.
They're going to make a run. They got to go now.
As Ross finding Shaka and stolen again by Rivendell. They'll say, I'll take that. As Carter finding Butler. McFate.
I think a bucket here might just seal the game for Rivendell.
Let's see. They've shot very well this game.
Yes.
McFate with the ball being their best scorer so far. As Taylor with the ball, now giving it to Carter, back to McFate, and I mean they're just at the top of the arc, and they're probably just going to run this clock out, and they are. Taylor's got to try and get this ball, as McFate will just keep dribbling the ball out, tries to get the screen, and that looks like thought it might have went off Rivendell, but it will stay in Rivendell possession.
Huge shout out to Fact TV for allowing us to stream from their studios below the hospital in Bells Falls, and thanks to Mr. Danzero for helping set this all up for us.
And like I said, we always thank everyone for coming in to view the game. Every game we have on here. And, yeah, we are very honored to be on this stream announcing for you guys. Fun thing for me and Mac, as Bells Falls back with the ball, giving it to Farmer. Farmer to Camel. Camel back to Farmer. Farmer at half court just looking, see if they can get something set up. Find Camel down low. Find her down low. As Lockerbie looking, finding Shaka. Shaka looking.
You know, I don't know if they're even trying to run an offense here. It looks like they're just kind of running.
But Ross getting past the defender, and the jumper is good. Splash! Splash for Erin Ross. As it is good. And the deficit is cut to 15. As McFate with the ball. Looking. She'll give it to her teammate, Kylie Taylor. Kylie driving. Free throws up, and it is good. Just Rivendell, again, another good shot, able to make it count. And Kylie Taylor finding herself on the board again.
You know, I believe I should say, every time Jed says free throw, it's a layup. Just pretend that he says layup.
As McFate, and the layup is good. There
Good
we
job.
go. McFate finding another bucket.
15 now for her. Huge game.
As Ross bringing up the floor, finding Shaka. Farmer down low. Good dish to Ross, and couldn't get it to go, but there's Laura Camel, and she will find herself getting fouled, and she will go on the line shooting 2.
Camel must be pushing a double-double. I only have her down as 5 rebounds, but I think I missed a couple in the first quarter.
As she has 10 points, she can get 2 more here. As she gets ready for the first free throw. Free throw's up. Free throw is good. Clank. Camel now with 11.
Anyone at home who wants to raise the guns with us.
We will. Bang! As it is good, and Laura Camel now with 12 points. We got to stick with that. I like that.
Yes.
A little bit of a bang action there, as checking in for Rivendell's number 13, Colleen Underhill.
Now on Saturday, huge matchup here home for the Terrace as they take on the undefeated Rivendell boys basketball team, who I believe are 9-0. It'll be a great matchup, and Terrace know a little something about beating an undefeated Rivendell team. I believe 2 years ago, Ryan Kelly hit a incredible pull-up.
Was it game winning?
I think it sent the game to overtime, and Terrace ended up winning in overtime, but it was a huge game for us, and it propelled us in the playoffs. in rankings, and the gym was packed, and it was just an amazing game and atmosphere to be at. So, unfortunately, we can't have fans, but check into the live stream for that game. I'm not sure if we'll be on call or not, but still come and watch.
As Aaron Ross with the foul says, "Get out of my way," but we won't say the rest of that line as is a foul on the floor, and it will stay Rivendell ball. But Shaylee Carter hit a jumper while Mac was talking about the Rivendell game, but that is a very important game for the boys Terriers team, as one of them being one of the best teams in Division III, Rivendell being the best. It'll say a lot.
Rivendell's in Division 4.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll see, but that'll say a lot about where the Terriers lie in the division.
Yes, they haven't played much competition. They're on a 5-game win streak right now, but a few of those games have been against Division 4 teams, and
teams with lack of players as well.
Yes.
As timeout called by the Terriers.
For this girls team, they're hoping to, if they can continue to, after this game, maybe bounce back with a win or two, and maybe they'll find themselves in that 10 or 9 or 10 seed somewhere in the middle, and who knows, maybe they might get a little home playoff game.
We'll see, as a win here for the Terriers would bump their record to 4-8, and Rivendell's win here would bump their record to 3-7. And like we said, Rivendell doing a great job on defense. I mean,
very solid.
If I was to see this team play and I did not know the record, I would say it'd be a lot higher than what it is. They're doing a great job, and one person has really caught our attention is Alex McFate, leading the game with 15. She can pass, she can shoot, and she can play defense down low.
Yes, she can. She's really kind of shut down the Terriers.
Yep, doing a good job. As 5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter, I think this is the Terriers' last opportunity to turn this game around.
Yeah, got to score and got to score quick. I wonder what Todd Wells is telling them.
They got to get this energy going. They got to get fired up, and they got to, like you said, just got to get some type of offense going here.
Yeah, and you know, when there's no fans in the gym, and it's really hard to have a high energy game, especially to anyone who's been to the game. There's only on the side underneath the camera, I believe there's only like
12 fans.
Yeah,
it does play a huge role when you have fans, especially at home court.
Right.
And I just want to see how that does in the playoffs, if that'll have any effect. But yeah, like Max said, it is a huge difference being at home and having the fans cheering you on.
Yeah, anyone at
hard foul, banana split. But Leah Farmer's okay. Glad she's okay.
Yeah, I'd love to see a student section allowed here. We all see each other in school and stuff, but I don't think the administration wishes to allow that right now. But it'd be awesome to have a little energy in the gym, and I'm sure lots of people from the school would show up to support these girls and boys.
Camel down low, getting fouled. Just back on the line for two. I mean, let's see if they can just keep dishing it to her. As, again, she hit her last two free throws. As the first one goes up, and me and Mac at the studio are going to raise the guns. Anyone at home, please join us. Bang! And it is good. Laura Camel now with 13. There you go. Laura Camel 3 for 3 for her last free throws as fourth one's up.
Raise them.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a brick there, but rebounded by Rivendell. And Rivendell will bring it back up the floor. As bringing up the court is Taylor, getting double teamed, and looks like a foul on the floor, probably to the body. Yep, it was on Aaliyah Farmer. I believe that was their second or third of the game. And both teams, no one in bonus yet. Terriers one foul away? One foul away?
Yes.
One foul away from bonus.
Next time the Terriers foul, Rivendell will be shooting 1-1.
As Rivendell inbounds it to McFate. See what she'll do here. It's Camel's guarding.
Foul on Camel.
And foul on Camel and BONUS for Rivendell as they will go on the line. McFate trying to extend her scoring to 17 points on the night.
Impressive spelling, Jeb.
Yeah, I'm surprised I could actually spell that. As McFate goes up for her first free throw of the night. Flick of the wrist. Cash. McFate now with 16 on the night. Just has a very fluent, good jump shot. As she gets ready for the second free throw. It is up. Clank. Badoink, swoosh. Second free throw is good. And Laura Camel now with 13 points. As they get the inbound to Ross. Ross back to Hardy. To Farmer.
Go.
Farmer. Good defense by Rivendell, but Ross able to get it. Ross down, looking down low to
Oh,
Camel,
Moss.
and there's that size. Yeah, a little bit of a Randy Moss action. She's able to jump over a defender.
Looks like Wells is finally putting Nystrom back in the game.
As well as Sylvester. Sylvester checking in for Ross, and Nystrom checking in for Farmer. Getting some of the upper class.
Two captains back.
Yeah,
in the
two
game.
captains.
Oh, well, it might be a little bit too late now.
Let's see, though, as there's a little over 4 minutes remaining. Rivendell up by 20. As Taylor, looking down low, finds her teammate. Good shot off the backboard. Brick. As Camel with the rebound.
Anything is possible.
Finding Nystrom. Nystrom looking. Finding Lockery. Down low to Hardy. Hardy. And she'll get fouled. There you go. Good ball movement there by the Terrors. Let's see who it's on. It'll be, I believe, on 12 or 21. I believe
34.
34. Savannah Gray.
Ooh, in comes a substitution.
And
10 for
that will be Riley Butler checking in for Colleen Underhill for Rivendell. As inbounding the ball, Savannah Sylvester. Looking,
up high.
finds Camel. She'll shoot the J. Off front rim, rebounded by Gray.
Such a hard shot to make.
As, yeah, Rivendell playing good defense on that shot. As Taylor bringing up half court. Julia trying to get that ball. As Rivendell with it. Finding Taylor. Taylor looking. Finding McFate. McFate. Julia just trying to get at that ball. Smart play, though. You're down 20. You got to go for that ball. As Taylor looking. They're just going to dribble it out at the top at half court.
Very smart.
As McFate in a little bit of space. And, yep, just smart ball moving here by Rivendell. They're just going to let this clock roll. And McFate looking. McFate still at half court. Terrors just need to try and go for that ball. I mean, what do you have to lose? Down 20, off the foot of Rivendell. And Laura Camel getting physical. Backcourt, that is what you need. Terrors need to play physical. And just, if they get fouled and they get Rivendell on the line, so be it. But good defense there by Laura Camel and the Terrors as they're able to get the turnover.
Running Princeton.
Mac, you even know the plays, huh?
Everyone knows Princeton games.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You ran Princeton with us before.
I probably have. My memory is just very bad. As Hardy will inbound it to Camel. Camel to Hardy. Hardy driving the lane. Good shot. And it'll roll in. Tila Hardy, good shot. And she's a good scorer as well for this team. She's always one of the highest leading scorers every game. And she now has 8 for the Terriers, or the second highest scorer for the team.
See what Nystrom can do to get that ball.
Nystrom trying to steal that ball.
Terry's
You like it?
2-3.
And she'll be fouled, but that is okay. I mean, you have really no other option but to try and foul this team and to try and get the ball from Rivendell, as we said there in bonus. And Alex McFate, the one person you do not want to see on the line for this team,
Yes.
is at the line shooting too.
Solid shooting.
Very solid shooter. She has hit almost all of her shots tonight. And she'll go up for 2 again. And first free throw's up. And off front rim. Savannah Sylvester with the rebound. And she'll bring it up the floor.
Score.
Finding Hardy. Hardy driving baseline. Oh, that has to be a foul, and it is. Good call by Mr. Zebra as
Hack City.
be a foul. And shooting 2 is Tila Hardy. Couldn't quite see what the number was, but
I think it might have been on number 5.
Hardy at the line. We're going to raise them. Despite being down 18, we're going to raise them. No good. Good shot, though, there by Tila Hardy.
Misfire in the chamber.
Dribble. Free throws up. Bang! Oh, I thought that went in. That's my apologies. It is no good.
Major
Off the
flank.
backboard. And it'll be Rivendell ball.
Shot.
And checking in for Rivendell, number 23, Kylie Taylor. And just under 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Bring it up is Kylie Taylor. And she'll dish into the corner to Matina. And McFate back to Taylor. Taylor looking. Another foul on the floor. I mean,
Excuse me.
why not send him to the line?
Yeah.
And it'll be foul on the arm. Our apologies again. We couldn't quite get the number, but
I think it was on Savannah.
I believe
Yeah,
it
it
may
was
be
on
on
Savannah.
Sylvester as Kylie Taylor will find herself on the line, shooting those free throws. First free throw is up, and it is good. Good shot there by Kylie Taylor. She is also finding herself in the double-digit scoring.
She has 14 now.
14 points. Very good job by Kylie Taylor this game. As second free throw is up. And no good. Rebounded by Camel.
I have her down as 6 now for Cam, but I don't really think that's
Bad pass by the Terrors, and it'll go off the hands of Hardy. Rivendell ball. Actually, my apologies. It was off the Rivendell, and it'll be Terrors ball. As they inbound it to Camel. Back to Hardy.
works every time.
Hardy trying to drive, but it'll be stolen by Rivendell. And McFate now with the ball, and they're just going to play very slow here. As Nystrom trying to get that ball. We love the hustle.
Gonna have to start fouling.
As Sylvester trying to get in there and get that ball. But Taylor dribbling at half court. And Hardy almost getting a steal. Good defense here by the Terriers. Almost getting that ball, but good job by Rivendell to hold on. And a foul again on the floor.
I think that's Nystrom's 4th.
It will be on Nystrom. And McFate will find herself on the line again, shooting.
Really might foul out this game.
Looks like, nope, she's still in the game. As free throw is up for McFate. Off front rim, no good. It looks like we'll have a late substitution here. A couple of late substitutions. Ross.
Dylan's pump's falling out.
Ross checking in for Nystrom. We couldn't quite get the 2 numbers checking in for Rivendell, but subbing out is Riley Butler as well as Leah Matina.
I believe Aaron Ricker just subbed in along with, I'm not sure,
As McFate's free throw is up, and it is good.
18 now.
18. Let's see if we can see a 20-piece as Sylvester. 20-piece with fries as Ross down low, looking, trying to find Camel down low, but it'll be stolen again by Rivendell. We just can't say any more, but just an outstanding performance by Rivendell on the defensive end, as well as shooting. They have shot,
Yes, they've
I would
shot
say
very
maybe
well.
even over 60%. They have done a great job shooting.
Yes.
Actually, that may be a little bit of cap. I'd say maybe 50%, but that's still great.
As a team. Good hustle by
Good
Sylvester.
hustle. Yep, good hustle by the Terrors. And looks like Rivendell will call timeout. It looks like we have a player on the floor, but
23
she's back on
just
her
getting
feet.
Beat in this game.
Yeah, it's a very physical game. Both teams getting down on that floor, fighting for the ball. There's just under a minute remaining. Rivendell leading by 20.
Yeah, turnovers have been the story for the Terriers. It's just really been a struggle for them all year. And I mean, it's hard as a young team. And some of these players, like Camel, she has not played basketball since she was a 7th grader because of COVID. Their season was canceled. So she really is playing almost like this is her 8th grade year playing up in varsity level sports. And she's done amazing this year. But for other players, it might be harder to adjust. And for Farmer and Ross, they both played JV last year with limited varsity time, and it's just very, very obvious to see them. They're just a young team now. Down the road, a year or 2 from now, it could be a totally different story. From what we're
Exactly.
seeing.
Exactly. We'll see where this team can go. I mean, like Max said, they do have some good players, and with COVID and everything, it's taken definitely an impact on players and how much they've played and their experience. But yeah, I mean, looks like we'll see. Most likely will be Rivendell on top, unless Terrace can score 20 in a minute. But
Need a little.
a couple threes. But like we said, very young, promising team for this Terrors, as they have a couple seniors that are also great ball players.
Right.
And they can, like you said, they can always make a run as double dribble.
Need some Tracy McGrady action.
Yeah, but they can always make a run. These Terrors, we'll see where they land in the playoff spot. But Rivendell,
Yes.
for the Rivendell fans watching, great team, despite the record, great team. And they're a very fun team to watch as Hardy shot is no good. Rebound to Rivendell. As Taylor trying to bring it up the floor. Good defense here by the Terriers. McFate with the ball. And a little bit of a trip.
At this point, Jeff, I believe the Terriers should just pull off the dogs. Let the team do their ball.
Let's see what they do here. But, I mean, Mac, you got a point. I agree with you. But I love the hustle. I got to say, I love this hustle. This team has not – I haven't seen once this Terriers team quit. And that's one thing you love to see.
Especially Nystrom. What a great hustle out of her all year.
As McFate, will we see the 20-piece McNugget? No.
No, we will not.
As first free throws up, no good.
Might see 19 unless she goes to the line again.
As McFate, second free throws up. It is good. Splash, splish, splash, while taking a bath. And that is now 19 for the Terriers as Ross will bring it up the floor, finding Lockerbie. See if they can get one more bucket as almost turning it over are the Terriers. Down low to Camel, and this is what you want to see as a good shot, though. Couldn't get it to fall.
Little
As
post fade.
Ross with a good jumper, but
Little post fade by Laura Camel.
and a good shot by Aaron Ross there, but the play, it was stopped. I don't know, maybe a foul on the floor, we'll see, but 15 seconds remaining. Let's see, the Terriers will just let it run out here as they're still playing defense. And Taylor looking. Looks like 2 seconds remaining. And that looks like that will be the game, and it will be.
The Terriers will fall to 3-8. Maryland Academy will improve to 3-7.
3-9 are the Terriers, but
Oh yes.
great game by both teams. Rivendell coming out on top with 21-point lead, and like we said, we'd like to thank everyone watching at home. It was a great game, very fun game. We'll just go over the stats real quick if you're still watching. Laura Camel with 13 for the Terriers, Tila Hardy with 8, and for Rivendell, Alex McFate with 19, Kylie Taylor with 14, and Savannah Gray with 8 respectfully. But for everyone at home watching, we'd like to thank you very much for tuning in to our Fact TV live stream, and we'll see you for the next game. Have a good night.